Let me tell you guys something funny. This is kind of a follow-up on my honest review of PoE. I read everyone's comment. You know, we obviously had to because I got donation and everything. You know what I ended up doing? One of the comments that I read that really got me interested was telling me to play Witch. So, guess what? This whole Christmas, I ended up playing Witch. And let me show you why you should play Witch for your first character. So, I'm level 32 for my Witch. I did my first... 전직 is... I moved on to the next stage. And I'm on Act 2. Almost. I finished Act 2. So I see why people recommended me to play Witch. And I'll show you why. 진짜 와, it's so easy. How easy it is I just walk around and I just use skill and these little minions. So they are my skeleton. I went with kind of like the fire one where they throw bombs, and if I use this skill, this is a wall. And if these are little also minions too, but if these little skeletons throw their bomb through the firewall, then it gets stronger, right? So the whole time, this is how I farmed. 야, 이러고 가. So easy. Did you see that? 그냥 이러고 가. Walk around and use skill and done. 이러고 just move out. 이러고 done. 이러고. 그 다음에 I'm about to die. Shield. 이러고 shield. Protect myself. 이러고 shield. So I see why a lot of you guys recommended me to play Witch as your first character, and this is why you need to play Witch for your first character. Because all you do is literally run around, walk around, and use one skill. It might get a little slow at first, but if you use the right item and follow the track, it's so easy. And even killing the boss, of course I played with my husband, so it was like 2-player. Just so easy. I didn't have to like get another, I didn't die that much. So I can see why there was so much anger. But for someone who didn't use the guide and wanted to just click on what I wanted to. So if you want to go something that's easy and more relaxing and less stressful, because these monsters hurt. They really, really hurt. Like, they are painful. So if you don't want to go through that and you just want to kind of farm and be more defensive, but you don't really care about the speed, then I would choose Witch for your first character. Especially because in the end, what you need is the runes and everything. But to play melee without having the right items, it's impossible. Personally, I think it's really, really hard. Especially the close-up. Yeah. The one thing is that these don't really tank. But when I use this skill, they have these little minions that tank for you, right? So before the mob comes to me, those minions attack them with like the bomb throwing them, and we're just happily ever after. So I can see why there were so many angers in my review. So let me just clarify. PoE is a hack and slash. It does get painful. You do have to die sometime because it does hurt. It's not like what I was thinking of hack and slash. It does hurt, but there were easier ways, and definitely I chose the harder way. So please, for your first character, do not pick monk unless you get help from your friends, or you pick the non-melee. The lightning monk isn't melee. But if you're going to do melee like warrior or monk, yeah, that will be not a good first character choice. And so I would highly recommend choosing Witch. It does get so much easier playing Witch. And it runs so fast and you do get strong. Though I do have to say one of my item is kind of OP. I rolled this and it turned out really strong and good. So I was able to use this, but Wow, I was really lucky in getting a good item, but even just that, I think just the mechanism for which is much easier. Like, all the skills that I have, and this shield is pretty cute. All I do is I just stand here, shielding up. And so I can see the anger. I understand why a lot of the PoE, the comments were angry at me. So play Witch. Why you should play Witch? So easy. 아 진짜 대박이었어. 아 I just wanted to say that to you guys. 아 진짜.